Hi YouTube. It's time to look at another pre-release Yu-Gi-Oh set, I guess. Not really a set this time. We're looking at a structure deck. The new cards for the Dark World structure deck. Well, I guess structure deck R is what they call it. So these are like structure deck reboots where they go back to old structure decks and release new cards for them in this new structure deck that are like upgrades to make the deck playable again. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It didn't really work for Dragunity, but you know, it is what it is. This one is Dark World. Dark World is a fan favorite archetype, a deck entirely consisting of self-discard. The idea being that you want to discard your monsters so that they activate their effects, and preferably you want your opponent to discard your monsters. So they actually have lots of really cool cards that make your opponent discard cards from your hand, so that you can activate the extra effects of your monsters. Now this is a GX archetype, so it's got that kind of power level, but it got a structure deck in the 5Ds era that made it very, well, not very, but it was a contender, and it had some rogue play and a little bit of meta play, I think. But yeah, now we're getting another structure deck, so we'll see if it is able to bring them up to that level again. Now, as far as like things I'm looking for in here, there is like one thing in particular I'm looking for here, and that is colorless. In the anime, there is one Dark World monster that has never been brought to the card game, and that is colorless, because it was never actually summoned in the anime. Braun, Mad King of Dark World, was attempting to summon colorless using super polymerization until Jaden stopped him. So we'll see if we get colorless here. Let's go. All right. So here we go. By the way, it's called Devil's Gate in Japan, so that's pretty cool. All right. Reign, Devil King of Dark World. Reign-beaux. Oh, it's an upgraded reign-beaux. Reign-beaux, Supreme Overlord of Dark World. He must have taken over from Braun. You can special summon this card from your graveyard by returning one level 7 or lower Dark World monster you control to the hand. So that's like Grapha in particular. I think most of them are like level 6 and under. If this card is discarded by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one, or you can add one level 5 or higher Dark World monster from your deck to your hand, except Reign-beaux, Supreme Overlord of Dark World. Then if it was discarded by your opponent, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Dark World monster from your deck or graveyard to either field. Aha! So, what does this mean? Okay, so you can special summon this card from your graveyard by returning a level 7 or lower Dark World monster you control to the hand. So you could return Grapha or this card to the hand. Oh, 7 or lower. Oh, so you can't return this one. You can return Grapha and everything else. Every Dark World monster. You can just return to the hand and special summon this card from the graveyard. Okay, kind of crazy, because it is a 3k beater, but it doesn't really do anything on the field. Except be a beater. But it does return them to the hand, so you can discard them. So I guess that's the idea. If this card is discarded by card effect and sent to the graveyard, add one level 5 or higher Dark World monster from your hand to your deck to your hand. So that's like, except for Reign-beaux, Supreme Overlord of Dark World. So that's like Reign-beaux, the original Reign-beaux, Silva, Gold. Is Gold one of them? I think. Grapha, those ones. Then if it was discarded by your opponent, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Dark World monster from your deck or graveyard to either field. The reason why it says either field is because there is a Dark World monster that is like level 2 or something like that, that if you special summon it, well, if it's discarded, it special summons it to itself to your opponent's field, and then it makes your opponent discard a card from your hand. So that's why it can summon to either field, so you can summon that guy to your opponent's field to make them discard a card from your hand. So that's why that exists. Dark World Puppeteering. You can activate one card with this card's name per turn. Target up to 3 cards in any graveyard, banish them, then discard a fiend monster. Okay, so because it's part of the effect, obviously you get to activate Dark World monsters. If it was discarding for cost, it would not count. Also, is that the Twilight Sworn Raikou there? Banishing 3 cards in any graveyard is actually pretty sick. During your main phase, the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished fiend monsters, add it to your hand. So this allows you to cycle your banished fiend monsters, which you do banish fiend monsters for the field spell. I don't know if anyone would be playing the field spell, but the field spell allows you to banish a fiend monster from your grave, to discard a fiend monster from your hand, to draw a card. So that's pretty cool. We do have a fusion monster. Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World. So is this gonna be colorless? Is Grapha colorless or something? I don't know exactly what this means for the lore. I do know that it's a 4-legged dragon. Hell yeah. Requires Grapha and a dark monster. Okay, that's pretty simple. 3200 is pretty nice. And it's a level 10? Okay. When your opponent activates a normal spell or trap card or monster effect, quick effect, you can make that effect become your opponent discards a card. Oh my god. So it has the effect of the trap card, but it's a quick effect on a monster instead. Ooh, that's pretty good. I don't remember the name of the Dark World Bargain or something. I don't remember. If this fusion summon card leaves the field by your opponent, you can special summon one of your Grapha that is banished or in your graveyard, and then each player discards a card. Whoa, that's pretty sick. Okay, this fusion monster is pretty sick. The only problem is, how are we getting it out? Here it is. This is a quick play, Dark World Ascension. You can only use the first and second effects once per turn. During the main phase, fusion summon a fiend fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field or graveyard. Okay, so you're going to be doing it from the graveyard. If summoning a Dark World fusion monster this way, you can also discard monsters from your hand as material. Whoa! Okay, yeah. So it's just anywhere except for the deck. That's pretty sick, and it's a quick play. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can add it to your hand, then discard one Dark World monster. Oh, and it recycles. Whoa. Holy moly. Okay, and then this we just get... So that's all the actual new cards. And then... Okay, so we actually see... Rainbow... Yeah, gold counts, silver counts. Beige does not. Brow does not. Dealings, Gateway... Lightning, Grapha, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so a lot of them count for the add 1 level 5 or higher effect. Wow. This is pretty sick. Unfortunately, for these structure deck Rs, when they come over here, they tend to get broken up and put into packs. So get ready to start pulling if you want to play Dark Worlds. I think this is really cool, though. I'm really interested to see how this works out. Self-hand loop is so funny. All right, let's head on over to wrap up. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Let me know what you think. I think this is cool. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how powerful it is. It's like got some stuff going on. It's cracked for sure. I just don't know if it's cracked enough. Especially with how the power level has been like jumping up recently, and is going to be jumping up even more with Splight and Tier Element coming. But we'll see. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And make sure you follow me on Twitch and Twitter so you can catch more stuff when I do it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.